we've got the liberty and the freedom.
Maybe a little recap of what we've had this week. It's been an exceptional 3 days. We started with an opening ceremony that was graced by dignitaries, events that had well-meaning Nigerians represented, and we're proud that the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities have an opportunity to share its story and its dream with the rest of Nigeria.
Thank you, Chidebere. Some more recognitions, please. Very shortly, we'll be inviting to the microphone the chairman of CVCNU for his welcome remarks, because I've been told that the food is served and we do not, for her welcome remarks, I beg your pardon. And I've been told that the food is already served, and many of us don't like eating cold food.
All right, it is our pleasure to invite Professor Lillian Salami, the first indigenous female vice chancellor, the second female vice chancellor, the 10th substantive vice chancellor of the University of Benin. She is the chairman of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities. A round of applause for her. She comes in blinking like me, looking as elegant as ever.
Radiant as ever. Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's been a week of packed events. We have showcased all that we stand for and all that we have achieved over the years, 60 years. And be functioning and functional in all our activities for over 60 years. We need to give ourselves a huge round of applause. I don't know why Acting ES is looking at me and he's not applauding us. Okay, thank you very much. Tonight isn't a night of making long and tiring, because we've really worked hard over the last three days. But let me once again appreciate a profound, appreciation to Bayes University, the Lincoln University. In fact, you made our activities so easy and so, delightful. It was really nice for us to use your facilities, and you allowed us there without much ado. So, members, looking so radiant tonight, I think this is the time for us to forget about all the chores and all the problems of universities. And let's boogie down for a change. Let's let everything get loose today. And so, once again, I welcome all of us, and I wish us, our safe journeys return back to our homes. And we hope that all that we've had over the week, we will put to use, especially areas that we need to strengthen. And for those areas where we are doing exceptionally well, we just need to continue to do all of that. My friend, ASU Chair, you are most welcome. So once again, I want to thank you and my predecessor, looking so young. You have to tell us, after this job as a Vice Chancellor, if you're looking this young, then there is a secret that you must share with us tonight. So thank you again, my dear brothers and sister Vice Chancellors, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Lillian Salami. Erudite as usual, typically penetrating, and also evidently lively. Professor Lillian Salami is an accomplished scholar, and such people, they like being applauded a second time. Thank you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we also have in the hall the Vice Chancellor of Huda University, Gusau, is here with us, Professor Abubakar Matazu. Where are you, sir, Prof? Thanks for joining us. God bless you.
Welcome, sir. Now we want to hear from the chairman of this occasion, Professor Abdul Karim Suleiman Age. Yes, please. Give us your welcome remarks. And just like Professor Lillian asked, on behalf of the other vice chancellors, how do you do it?
Let me say a very warm evening to all the dignitaries that we have here. I'll use my short speech to, in a way, summarize what it has felt like since I left office 11 months ago. I was fortunate or unfortunate to have been VC twice. I was at Likma University, then I went to University of Ilorin to become VC before leaving for sabbatical leave 11 months ago. Once upon a time, Professor Okebukola said, to be a VC in Nigeria, you have to be a magician. I agree with him to some extent. But reminiscing over what I went through, I believe as a vice chancellor, you are occupying one of the most handicapped positions of leadership you can imagine. So for you to survive, I must thank God for you because you have a 24/7 job for the 5 years that you are in office. The chairman of CVCNU said we should leave our mind off the university, but can you as a VC? No, it's not possible. But having said that, I had a chance to be inside a vehicle with the ambassador of US in Nigeria, and he asked me to convert what students are paying to dollars, and I told him it was less than $100. So the poor man said, what kind of education can you give anybody for less than $100 a year? And you are saying there is education? And I say, yes, we are doing our best. Having said that, it is disheartening that when we now come to Abuja to defend our budget, somebody will be asking us to shake down or to put down a percentage of excess. Which excess? We are running one of the most underfunded programs in the world. And for anybody to imagine that going through ASU, you must still add to your burden by asking you to shake down, I think we are the most oppressed people in the world. So each of you VC, I say thank you because God will continue to support you. I don't know how we survive, but we will continue to survive. But I want to say that this audience should not relent in supporting those who are advocating that better things be done for academics in Nigeria. Because almost 2 years ago, I told the minister then that the money we were paid for salaries was nothing to talk about. Today, I'm more concerned because even in a private university where I am, the number of visiting lecturers has reduced drastically because we have formed more private universities, and yet from the same pool, a lot of them are leaving Nigeria in droves. And yet, it is you, Mr. VC, who will not sleep if there is no lecturer for botany, if there is no lecturer for biochemistry. Again, I drop my hat to you all for keeping the system going, because out of this mess, we are still creating geniuses that are impressing the world. But I don't envy you. They say I'm looking young. I'm coming back alive because I've been, walking about like a ghost for the last 5 years when I was busy, because as you solve one problem, they'll bring another one. So if you have to add that to all the ASU you face when you come to Abuja to defend your budget, I just shake my head and feel sorry for you. Now, we are celebrating CES plus 1. I must thank God. But I must say that we are the most underrated education system in the world. because from this low funding that we are getting, we are expected to be producing miracles in our products, our students. And somehow, our students are still valuable in other countries. But I must re-advise the federal government. It makes no sense to me that out of 10 people that you train, you are able to retain just 1 or 2 in Nigeria. The rest are looking to put their service for others to enjoy in other countries. Again, fortunately, unfortunately, I've gone through this leadership position twice. But we must ask ourselves, is there any economical sense, is there any even moral sense in making our system so uninviting, unpleasant, that both the lecturers and the products of the lecturers are finding a way of escaping from this place? It has been 60 plus 1 years of agony. The government must start looking at us and see what they can do to save our situation. Because I must thank God that we are vice chancellors. You are occupying a leadership position. But again, lately I've been saying, can there be any leadership position more handicapped than our own? Because everything you need to succeed is not given to you. Nothing is actually given to you. Just the title. But for performing this long, I pray that God will continue to strengthen the system. We will continue to have VCs. But these magicians or handicapped leaders need a lot of our prayers and support to do their work. I'll stop at that and pray that we enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Okay, that's Professor Abdul Karim Suleiman again, in his full element, eloquent,
with a lot
practical,
of advice,
effective, and of course all these factors have contributed to his rise and rise. Prof, sir, for all you have done for the development of Nigerians' education, silver and gold, we do not have to give you, but another round of applause we shall offer you.
On our next item, I would like to invite the Secretary General of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities, Professor Yakubu Ochefu.
Good evening, distinguished invited guests. Like my chairman said, tonight is not a night for long speeches. Tonight is where we celebrate our friends, our partners, our supporters. Tonight, we also remember those who have held this system for the past 60 years. We celebrate the foundations which they laid for us to stand on, and those who are coming into the system, vice chancellors who are a year, 2 years old on the job, and are looking at the likes of Professor Age and wondering how they did it. So this night is a night for such recognition. We will start by, first of all, standing up and celebrating the life of our departed colleagues. This year alone, about 3 of our colleagues have passed on in active service, and 2 other colleagues passed on very shortly after they finished their term of office. Ordinarily, they will have been here with us today to celebrate. They are not here So I most respectfully ask us to please rise so that we can celebrate their life. We will clap for their souls and their spirits and rejoice with them wherever they are. So please join me in clapping for our departed colleagues. As we celebrate them, we recognize them, the wonderful work they've done for the Nigerian university system. May their souls rest in peace. May their families be comforted. And may the good Lord grant them eternal rest. Thank you and good evening. Please sit down. I will then most respectfully invite our vice chancellors, in order not to distinguish between, as some people will call them, the baby vice chancellors from the older ones. I will ask all the vice chancellors in the room to stand up and wave at their friends and their colleagues and partners who have come to celebrate our 60th anniversary with them. Please, vice chancellors in the room, kindly stand up and wave and salute all your colleagues. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the men and women who are managing our universities. Kindly clap for them, please. We will go on and recognize and show appreciation to all the former vice chancellors in the room. They spread the path that we walked on. Includes my humble self, who did that torturous journey between 2012 and 2017. So please, all the former vice chancellors in the room, stand up. Let us also celebrate ourselves. We know where the foot pinches, but we are still here, strong and supporting the system. Thank you and good evening. Later on, we'll go into our award session. And before that award session, we'll invite a young lady to come and talk to us in a very special way. So thank you and welcome. Thank you for honoring us, all our friends and partners and supporters. And as we get into the award session, we'll also single out those individuals and organizations that have supported the Nigerian university system since 1960. Thank you and good evening.
Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and of course, you just heard the voice of Professor Yakubu Ochefu, former Vice Chancellor, Kwara Rafa University, Secretary General CVCNU, and you also witnesses to his oratorical prowess. Prof, thank you for all you are doing. When I grow up, I want to be like you. Ladies and gentlemen, all those who spoke earlier, we'll give them a second round of applause. I remember the saying, what is good what is good for the goods is also good for the what? The gander. Thank you for obliging me even before I concluded my sentence. Chidebere, take your turn.
All right, thank you very much. We'd like to recognize the presence of Professor Paul Omiyo Maji, VC, Admiralty University. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Professor Abubakar Matazu, the VC, Huda University, Gusau. Welcome, sir. Also like to recognize the presence of one of our partners, Professor David Rugara from University of Lincoln in the UK. Also Professor Paul Igwe from the University of Lincoln in the UK. We also want to say a very big welcome to Professor Aleo Johnson Akubo from Salem University, Lokoja in Kogi State. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. And we have also in the hall our Vice Chancellor, University of Calabar, an illustrious city for that matter, a woman of substance, Professor Florence Banku Obi. Where are you? Thank you, Prof. Good to have you here.
University of Calabar will be hosting NUGA in 2026. So she's getting ready after Professor Tanko in 2024.
Okay, and also here is Director of Government Relations of the illustrious once more, Boa International Limited, Dr. Aliyu Idihong. Where are you, sir? Doc. Thank you for joining us today. God bless you.
I also like to recognize another woman who is making her mark in the academic space, Professor Bidemi Bilkis Lafiaji Okuneye. I wanted to get that right. Welcome, BC.
Lafiaji.
Yes, she's from the Lagos State University of Education.
Okay, excellent. So what's next?
All right, up next, we would like to hear some words of encouragement, artistic, and we hope refreshing from Miss Iyanu Adebi, who is our spoken word artist for this evening.
Thank you very much for that invitation. But shortly before then, we'll have here a wonderful couple, a very lovely, admirable, and inspirational Vice Chancellor of Rivers State University, who is also here with his lovely, beautiful, and excellent wife. Where are you, Professor Nlerum Okogbule? You're welcome, sir. And where's Madam? Thank you for joining us this evening. Okay? Spoken word, you're here. Thank you. Make you doing well, oh.
All protocols duly observed. Your Excellencies, esteemed guests, members of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We cannot deny that our nation is tainted with shadows of despair. We often find ourselves burdened by the weight of our collective dreams and the tumultuous sea of challenges before us. We are on a journey through rough waters, a battle towards a future that seems unyielding. We faced the abyss, confronted the beast, and discovered that despair doesn't always bring death. What we considered as doom and gloom is really the beckoning of light, the beginning of dawn, our beacon of hope. We, the inheritors of a nation that is wounded but still a work in progress, stand at the crossroads of faith, a place where a young, brilliant, and broken boy can thrive, knowing that his dreams are the only salvation his bleeding village can believe in. A place where a young girl who was told that a woman's place is in the kitchen can find her place within the corridors of power. A place where little children who once played in the sand with reckless abandon can learn to etch their names on the sands of time, can become doctors who will heal our nation, lawyers who will defend our future, architects who will build our country. They can become accountants and artists, professors and poets, movers and shakers of the world. These children will become the hands and feet, the eyes and ears, the heart and mind of the new Nigeria. The university is the crucible where these minds are forged. It is more than just the four walls of a classroom. It is the laboratory where the alchemy of light transmutes ignorance into skill, a sanctuary where the flames of talent and hard work are kindled. It is a lighthouse guiding the way towards greatness. But what do we see when we look at our higher institutions? Is it the inadequate funding, poor infrastructure, or how we are navigating oceans of challenges? If we are to become what we hope to become, then we must believe that we are a people worth fighting for. It is time to take the red flame of the dreams, hopes, and aspirations of our youth to work, time to roll up our sleeves and strive for power to be better. Today is more than a celebration. It is the pulsing of a new heartbeat, the welcoming of a new dispensation. It is time to work hand in hand with the Committee of Vice Chancellors in Nigerian universities as they toil to achieve academic excellence through cooperation and the exchange of ideas. For 6 decades, they've nurtured this vision into reality. With countless partnerships and alliances across the globe, their experience and wisdom have helped shape the academic landscape like the North Star, providing direction and support. The CVCNU is doing the work, but progress is not linear. Healing takes time. We've got to grant ourselves the grace to begin again and again until we get it right. We've got to believe that even in the face of tsunamis, even in the eyes of the storm, our dreams are still holy. Our hope is worth fighting for. Today is not just a celebration, but a reminder that this journey is far from over. There are more dreams to chase, more horizons to explore, and more knowledge to gain. We are on a journey to the promised land, and where we are going, the CVC will take us there to a place where we all can begin to envision a new Nigeria and work towards it with courage as compass, hope as a weapon, academia as armor. The Committee of Vice Chancellors will continue to pave the way forward. Each step they take, each decision they make is a testament to their commitment in nurturing young minds in the halls of learning where dreams take flight. They hold the torch high, guiding the way with unwavering dedication. The committee has woven a resilient platform that shapes the very essence of university education, radiating its influence across local and global seas, guiding the course of policies and decisions, fighting for gender equity, diversity, and inclusion, striving for the fair treatment of all people as custodians of the grandest university system in Africa. They stand as pillars of respect in the international constellation. 264 vice chancellors, yet there's still so much space for collaboration. This is where we wander back into ourselves. My hand in your hand is something sacred. Humanity is waiting for us. Let us partner and collaborate, for we need each other, and together we cannot fail. As we find ways to connect across borders and boundaries, we will become eagles, our wings touching each other, ready to soar to the greatest heights possible. We belong to each other before we belong to ourselves. They won't fight for us until we fight for ourselves, and we have the right to fight for a better future. We are not intimidated by fear or failure. We breathe freedom. Freedom is in our lungs. It is in our hearts. It is in how we speak what we see. Freedom is our birthright. Humanity is waiting for us. The future is a memory aching for redemption in this present time. Now is the time to gather under one umbrella, united by a passion that transcends language, tribe, or race. As we reflect on the Committee of Vice Chancellors' 6 decades of leadership and dedication, we see the wisdom in their tireless efforts, every bead of sweat a building block for progress and growth. So we stand on the threshold of the future. Let's celebrate the dreams yet to be realized. With wisdom as our guide, we'll navigate the uncharted waters of tomorrow. The future is a canvas waiting to be painted, and together we'll explore its endless possibility. Here's to the CVC, to the future, to the pursuit of knowledge, and to the transformative power of education. May your commitment to this noble cause continue to shine brightly, illuminating the path for all who seek enlightenment. You have poured sweat, tears, and blood into this noble cause. Your blistered hands have labored through the years. Now, glory is calling your names. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Iyanu Adebi, for those words, encouraging, refreshing, and indeed very apt for the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities at 60.
All right, another round of quick recognitions. We just have walked into the hall, a procurement expert, former permanent secretary, Ministry of Education, and of course the executive secretary, Tertiary Education Fund, architect Sonny Echano. You're welcome, sir. And we have as well Mr. Daniel Emenalo, Program Manager, Higher Education, British Council, Nigeria. Thanks for joining us this evening.
At this point, we are at the next item on our agenda, which is the cutting of the Diamond Jubilee cake. And of course, at this point, we'll have a special number by the NAF band. So please be ready. I would like to call everyone on the chairman's table, the chairman CVCNU. Please, would you lead everyone on your table to the cake? A round of applause as they make it here. We also like to invite the ES of the NUC. We also like to invite Professor Agi. We also like to invite onto the stage Professor Wan. The chairman of our universities, the chairman of private universities, the chairman of state universities, and the chairman of federal universities. Professor Kabiru Adeyemo, looking very green.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the cake is about to be cut, but please, I'm going to be the director of the cutting session. Are we ready? Can we have the hands astride the cake, please? Can we have the hands astride on the knife, astride the cake, please, ladies and gentlemen? So we're going to be spelling CVCNU. After the last letter, U, then of course our hands will descend on the cake. Okay, the hands on the knife while we are astride cake, and we're going to go now. After the count of CVCNU, then of course we'll cut it. C, V, N, C, V, C, N, U. Thank you.
Congratulations, Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities at 60. Now we'll take a special number for the next 5 from the NAF band. Thank you very much.
my head. Life is not about your body's head. Well, you better rearrange your philosophy and go to your Kilimanjaro. I'm calling me your prisoner. And let people who have seen beautiful past the soul without your love. Is that your love? Hey, I hope you're having a good time. Check this one out. Now let's see. Ulitela, hey, my poposi. And when I hey, the one's hands are larger. Ulitela, hey, with the visa. So my baby, and I want to party. Baby, Gazi, but no, no, beauty. We are no one. Hey, junkie, hey, my family. Who's the space? Who's the tractor? Tanani Ranasale. Mommy, where the money where you pack from now? Ah, but it's not too fun though. Account details, and they come. Manager, account details. Bulidela, Elmena, Bulidela, Ema Pocosi, Bulidela, Mena, Mama Pocosi, Elmena, Umayana, it's not there, if I ever crazy, Mona, Mona, my body does the city. Chai. Where do you want?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
A round of applause for the NAV live band. Thank you so much for that.
You.
That's fantastic.
All right. Yeah, before you come in, Chidebere, permit me to recognize one of our dignitaries that just came in. He's no one else but an erudite professor of mass communication. In fact, one of the leading lights of mass communication scholarship in this country. By all means, the first Nigerian professor of mass communication north of the Niger, and presently Vice Chancellor of Federal University, Kachere, Professor Umar Upate. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Welcome, sir. At this juncture, I think it is the time we have been waiting for. It is the recognition and presentation of lifetime awards to those who have contributed to Nigerian universities and the growth of Nigerians in general, because the education system is what drives a successful nation. First, I would like to invite the chairman of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities to come on stage because she will be presenting the first award. Meanwhile, the CVCNU Secretariat, I would like to have the awards here. Okay, we have them already. Our first awardee would be none other than General T.Y. Danjuma, retired, GCON, FSS, PSC. General T.Y. Danjuma had a long and distinguished career in the Nigerian Army, where he rose to the rank of Lieutenant General and served as Chief of Army and Defense Staff. Following his retirement from the Army, General Danjuma embarked on a business career and founded many Nigerian companies, including the now Comet Group, Danjuma Foundation, a private grant-making philanthropic organization dedicated to improving the quality of life of Nigerians. Of the Nigerian university system, and has supported public and private universities across the country. It is my pleasure to invite to receive a lifetime award from the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities, General T.Y. Danjuma, retired. He's not here.
Is there any representative?
Representative, SG, come and pick it on his behalf.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to invite the chairman of the CVCNU to come and present this award. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Bring the award now. Which can't be this one? Make that no disappear. Oh. And that's the award.
And you represent to you General T.Y. Danjuma. I am actually a benefactor of his magnanimity and generosity. So please take this and show our love to him. Thank you.
Congratulations. And can I have the representative of the reputable, legendary Alhaji Abdul Samad Rabiu, Executive Chairman and CEO, BUA Group, our next awardee. I'm sorry, I'm not, thank you for, can you just stand and face the audience? Sorry, I'm not instructing you, I'm just exercising the power conferred on me as an in recognition of his outstanding achievements in the business world and his commitment to corporate social responsibility. He is an individual who has a record of investment in endowment funds of universities going back nearly 25 years. More so, through the ASR African Initiative, he gave a grant May we give him a round of applause, please? Thank you. Thank you for all you do. A warm regards to the legend.
We would like to invite Professor Maji to present his award.
Great inspiration to the Nigerian. To encourage you to do more. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Next on this list of people who have continued to be benefactors of Nigerian university system is Princess Rosemary Osula Nkuatu, President. Princess Rosemary Osula is a foremost and entrepreneur with over 30 years experience in Nigeria and abroad. Through her Rosula Foundation worldwide, she is the single largest provider of scholarships to male and female students in Nigerian private universities for Sorry, sir. I will learn it.
On behalf of CVCNU, we present to
All right, thank you very much. And of course, our next awardee is the National Universities Commission. With every due respect, sir, by the powers conferred on me as one of the co-MCs, may I ask you over here. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Universities Commission was established in 1974 to coordinate the development of university education in Nigeria. The NUC is responsible for accrediting academic programs, setting standards for university education, and advising the government on matters related to university education. The NUC, as a regulator, has made significant contributions to the development of universities by ensuring quality standards in university education, promoting equity and access to university education, supporting research and innovation, and promoting internationalization. The organization is presently under the charge of Mr. Chris Mayaki, who is here standing, resplendent, and waiting to collect the award on behalf of Professor Babalola, you are presenting for us, please. Okay, is he around?
If she's not here immediately, I'd like to invite Professor Ishaya Tanko. She should come and help us give this awards. Thank you, sir.
So you take this.
All right, on our list is the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board. It is a Nigerian Entrance Examination Board for tertiary level institutions. It was established in 1978 by Nigeria.
For all that you do for Nigerian university system, on behalf of CVCNU, I congratulate you. Congratulations.
Is the masquerade in the house a key factor in the functioning of Nigerian tertiary education system? A major backbone indeed. No one else but the Tertiary Education Trust. And of course, the Tertiary Education Trust Fund was established in 2011 to provide support to universities by providing support for research and innovation, staff development, entrepreneurship development, and infrastructural development. Its contributions to Nigerian universities has helped to improve the quality of education and research at Nigerian universities and to enhance the capacity of universities and to have a consummate, accomplished, rounded professional in architect Sonny Echono. May we give him a round of applause, please. Thank you.
At this point, we would like to invite Professor Kabiru Adeyomo, the Chairman, Private Universities of Nigeria.
Presenting for cultural relationship you have been having with tertiary institutions in Nigeria. You have been outstanding. This Lifetime Achievement Award presented to Tertiary Education Trust Fund for outstanding contribution to the development of university education in Nigeria under the auspices of the Committee of Vice Chancellor. We are very proud of you.
Thank you so much. Next on our list is the National Information Technology Development Agency. The National Information Agency was established in 2001 by the Nigerian government to implement the Nigerian Information Technology Policy and coordinate general information technology development. Its mandate is to create a framework for planning, research development, standardization, application, coordination, monitoring, and evaluation and regulation of information practices. NIPTA has made significant contributions to the development of information technology in Nigeria, especially in funding research, training, infrastructural development, and partnerships. Its contribution to the development of information technology in Nigerian universities have been significant. Among these are its contribution to the improvement in the quality of IT education in the universities and developing the skills of Nigerian university students, promoting research and innovation in IT at Nigerian universities, and many more. I'd like to invite to the stage at this point Professor Haruna to make this presentation. Okay, oh yeah, he's here.
For your sterling contribution to education and also computers and all the technology that we apply in the university and in other places too, we present this symbol and sign of appreciation for all that you've been doing, and thus you'll continue to do. Thank you.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, next to take their turn is Petroleum Technology Development Fund. All right, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, some slight adjustment here. My pleasure to invite the Director General, National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Wadi Ahmed, who is ably and most competently represented by the Director, Corps Mobilization, Walida Sadiq Isa. You're welcome, ma.
We would like to invite Chief Felix Akiga to make this, to present this award. Chief Felix Akiga.
Okay. This award is presented to, this Life Achievement Award presented to NY, National Youth Service Corps, that's NYSC, for outstanding contribution to the development of university education in Nigeria by the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities. On this day, 11 October 2023. And thank you for all your contribution.
Okay, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Next on our list is a very robust, notable organization or association, by the way. No one else but the Academic Staff Union of Universities. They are being honored for being the conscience of tertiary university of education. I beg your pardon, tertiary education in this country. They are ably represented by, of course, the heartbeats of the association. Top echelon commanding height of ASU are actually here, led by Professor Emmanuel Oshodeke. Prof, you're welcome.
We'd like to invite Professor Peace Babalola to present this award.
On CVCNU award to Academic Staff Union of Nigerian University, ASU, for outstanding contribution to the development of university education in Nigeria. We are benefits of ASU, and we congratulate you for all that you do.
With this award to ASU, with this award for ASU, there won't be strike anymore. Congratulations, Prof. No more strike. Okay, next is go on.
Next is the British Council. Please would like to call on the British Council. Okay, so I would like to call on
Professor Kathleen Okafor. Professor Kathleen Okafor, Vice Chancellor, Bayes University. May you please come and present this award for us. Of course, we know what British Council does. Stable international organization, a philanthropic organization. British Council is responsible for a range of scholarship, including especially the British Chevening Scholarship, etc., etc. And they are doing quite a lot across the country. Thank you for all you are doing.
In appreciation for all the good work you have done, the collaboration, the affiliation, and alliance between yourselves and the educational industry. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, British Council. Who is next? May I invite Professor Umar Pate to come help us give the next award. Professor Umar Pate, please, Vice Chancellor at Federal University, Kashere.
So we call on Mr. Gilbert Morton from the Public Affairs section of the U.S. Embassy in Nigeria. He will be receiving the award.
We call on Severina. Can you receive this on behalf of Severina?
We call on Dr. Pascal from Zenith Bank. Please, can you come forward and receive this award? Do we have him in the house, in the room? Sorry.
Like they don't want this award though.
Okay.
Next, please.
Okay, so Jibril will be receiving the award on behalf of Zenith Bank PLC. Please, we would like to call on Professor Hyacinth to come and present this award for Zenith Bank. He is the Vice Chancellor of Veritas University, Abuja.
Okay, on behalf of CVCNU, we want to acknowledge your contributions to the education sector, what Zenith Bank has done for the education sector in Nigeria. We deeply appreciate and hope you continue to make contributions to the education sector in the future. You are congratulated on this occasion.
Thank you so much, Prof, for doing that for us. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you.
Any more organizers? Any more awards?
Do we have more awards going out?
If there's no one to pick this award, you can also present them to the MC. We are ready. Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience. I think it's all done now. We are now very close to the heart of the matter. Dinner is served, but I think we have to be guided on how we'll go about it.
I think we'll go with our dignitaries, and then our vice chancellor's presence, and then every other person will follow.
Where's dinner served, please? All right, ladies and gentlemen, slight adjustment, but rest assured that we're going to make this very, very fast before dinner. We need to listen to the awardees, and of course, first responses from the awardees, acknowledgements of the gesture by the organization, by the organizers. And first on my list is a representative of Boa Group, Dr. Idi Hong, on behalf of individual awardees. Thank you. 1 second, sir.
Thank you very much, Miles. 1 second is over now. Go back?
No, go ahead, sir.
Representative of the Honorable Minister of Education, the Executive Secretary of NU, the Executive Secretary of Tech, the Chairman of the CVC, the Vice Chancellors, members of the diplomatic community, distinguished Vice Chancellors, and former Vice Chancellors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am here representing my chairman, Abdul Samad Rabiu, CFR, who will have loved to be here personally because of his special interest and passion for education. He asked me to sincerely apologize on his inability to be here because at the moment he's out of the country. He was hoping that he would have been back by now and to have been here personally, but his schedule couldn't allow it, so I am standing in for him. He said I should thank you for this recognition, and I assure you that the little contributions he has put of Ilorin, each one of them, the projects for that amount is going on, especially University of Maiduguri is even completed. We had hiccups with some of our contractors. That is why they have...
Round of applause as he comes forward. Thank you.
You shouldn't be calling me immediately after the type of figures we heard from my dear brother and former Honorable Minister of State for Health, Dr. Edie Hong, representing the chairman of the BUA Group. On behalf of my fellow awardees, the board, and the management of TED Fund, I want to express our profound appreciation for the honor done to our organization by the CVCNU, and to renew the assurances that we will continue and even deepen our contributions to the development of the Nigerian university system today and in the foreseeable future. TED Fund is committed to providing facilities for teaching, learning, and research, for developing our academic staff, for funding both institutional-based and national research fund programs, and also for promoting innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship in our institutions. We are glad that the CVCNU are valuable partners in this project, and will continue to do the best we can to ensure that the objective of delivering a world-class university system that is globally competitive will be achieved in our lifetimes. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to the ES TED Fund for that wonderful response. Quickly, we'll call on the international category to give us a response. So I want to call on Mr. Gilbert Morton to give us a response on behalf of the international category. Thank you. Please, a round of applause as he comes forward.
Hey, thank you, everyone. I just want to, on behalf of the U.S. Embassy, share a sincere thank you. I've only been in Nigeria for 2 days, so far so good. But we really look forward to continuing to collaborate with you and to really deepen and broaden this partnership. So again, on behalf of our mission, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gilbert, for that very short response, but thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, very quickly again, I'm going to be inviting former Vice Chancellors, one after the other, I received from the Secretary General CVCNU, Professor Yakubu Chefu, their certificate of office, certificate of national service. First on my list, Professor Chefu, please, may you please come over with every due respect. I'm just exercising my power as Master of Ceremony. Allow me to enjoy it for the meantime. Thank you, sir. Okay, and first on my list is Professor Adiremi Aaron Anthony Atayero. Where are you, sir? Thank you very much. Please, can you come over here? Thank you. Camera photographer, don't miss it, quickly.
For meritorious service to your fatherland. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, Prof. And the next, ladies and gentlemen, is Professor Kiari Mohammed. Where are you, sir? Professor Kiari Mohammed, I need you here, please. Thank you, Professor Kiari Mohammed.
This one is VC times 2. Okay. Congratulations. Training services to fatherland. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Prof. And next is Professor Chinedum. Professor Chinedum Wajuba. Where are you? Oh, very handsome professor. Looking far younger than his age. Thank you. And after Professor Chinedum Wajuba, I will need on this stage Professor Charity Anga. Professor Charity Anga, are you here?
Professor Charity Anga.
Professor Charity Anga is not here. Okay, no worries. And where's Professor, the erudite Professor Suleiman Age Abdulkarim. Professor Suleiman Age Abdulkarim. And in his wake, I will need also Professor Andrew Haruna. Professor Andrew Haruna, are you here? Thank you for stepping forward for your own awards. Professor Andrew Haruna is on the way. A round of applause for them, please. It's not easy to survive being a Vice Chancellor. And Professor Danju Masheni. Professor Danju Masheni, where are you, sir? Thank you. Professor Danju Masheni. And on that note, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. What's next? Thank you, Professor Danju Masheni. What's that? Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. With every due respect, once more, permit me to invite to the microphone Professor Lilian Salami. Can you please come over here, please? Madam, no vex here, the other you see me come. Professor Lilian Salami, Chairman CVCNU, is going to assist us giving some recognition to the secretarial staff of CVCNU for resilience, for tenacity of purpose, and for outstanding performances. Thank you, Prof, for joining us here. Madam, come this side. Thank you. Are the names there? Okay. All right, and of course, where's Silverina? Alahere, Silverina is very hardworking. The engine room. Silverina is actually one of the engine rooms behind these events. The program manager of the organization. Very energetic, very boisterous, very vibrant. And of course, in recognition of your performances, I am finally giving you this award.
In fact, no one would have asked for a better secretariat, starting from the SG. That's why I call him my own SG. And of course, these pillars, wonderful girl. Thank you very much for all you do. Thank you.
And of course, next is Ayodele Adigun. Where are you? Ayodele Adigun is the former Deputy Secretary General, very hardworking man. Always speak and span. Always enthusiastic. Ever forward-looking, result-oriented, and extremely productive. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you very much. This is one man I used to call midnight, and I would say, have you sent out that letter? And he would apologize and say, first thing tomorrow morning, and he would deliver. I know you're shaking your because you know that's who he is. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Thank you, Prof. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to invite to this place Miss Carindale. Miss Carindale is the elegant lady behind me. Because for your hard work, dedication to duty. Anyway, let Professor come.
This lady is beauty in and out, and I'm sure you can appreciate her. Karen, I call you all the time. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for being a beautiful person, not only physical but also inside. Thank you.
Karen, pretty lady, yeah. Nabomi Sansawali, Nabomi Sansawali, Nabomi Sansawali, Nabomi Sansawali.
Hello, okay, thank you, sorry for the questions, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we have one here for Joint Admissions and Matriculations Boards. Can you step forward, please? Joint Admission and Matriculations Boards. Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board. Okay, okay. Oh, so you are coming for the second time. Thank you, bro.
This is to Professor Oloide. Yes. Thank you very much for all his hard work. Thank you.
Omoloyede, make you wanna Joromi.
Yes. Another well-deserved award. The illustrious one in nation-based university. Professor Kathleen Okafor, Vice Chancellor, Bayes University. May you please step forward and receive this award on behalf of Bayes University. By all means, the best university in Nigeria, and very soon the best university in Africa. Thank you.
We are jealous here. Thank you very much for all you do for Bayes University. God bless you. Thank you.
Okay, the British Council, we have you here. Can we have you here? Thank you very much. And for all you were here before. Yeah, just so you can do more. Give more scholarship and give more visas too.
Thank you.
All right, are we done now? Unicaf, are you here? Unicaf, are you here? Otherwise, I will take your award home. Unicaf is not here. Okay, and Zenith Bank. Where was that man wearing Agbada? That man in Agbada. Okay, come and take Zenith Bank. You're not here, smart man.
Thank you for all the support. But I heard my Oga whisper that you must reduce your interest rate. So at least while you are doing this, also remember that the interest rate is a little bit high. Thank you very much for all you do. Thank you.
And plus that, make you give us low. If we call the tax about, we'll write all those forms. Thank you, man. What's next? Can Madam go now? Thank you, man.
Thank you to the Vice Chancellor of University of Benin and the Chairman of the CVCNU.
Quickly, we would like to recognize the presence of Professor Joe Ahaneku, the former Vice Chancellor, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Akwa, and the former chairman of the CVCNU for 2 years. We would like to recognize your presence, sir. Oh, okay. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us this evening.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the heart of the matter, dinner time, but we want to make it, as usual, as orderly and as systematic as possible. So we'll go from one row to the other. And obviously, we're all accomplished citizens here, very high members of the society. We want to start from this row, the row directly in front of me, where we have the Executive Secretary of TED Fund, Vice Chancellor of Bayes University, Vice Chancellor of University of Abuja. This row will go first. The first 3 seats, that is. If you're not a Vice Chancellor, if you're not a dignitary, a senior member of the society, with every due respect, I know you. By looking at your eyeballs, I know I can distinguish between Vice Chancellor and somebody who is not a Vice Chancellor. So please, you wait until after our dignitaries have taken their own food, then you can go afterwards. But do not forget what I said. We want to be as systematic and as seamless as possible. Can I ask you, please, Secretary General TED Fund, Executive Secretary TED Fund, may you lead the march may you lead the procession, please, to the dinner. ASU President, Professor Shodeke, may you please follow in tow. Thank you.
Please, can we have an usher or a staff of the Secretariat come this way to help out? Please, can we have the photographer, Stephanie?
Dr. Brenda Ampang, I salute you. Executive Director, Gender Development Directorate, University of Aba. Dr. Brenda Ampang of University of Gala. Atayo. University. Professor Adeyemo, VC, City University Mokie, Chairman Committee of Vice Chancellor of Private University. Colombo, oh yeah, Colombo. Oh yeah, Colombo. Colombo, Colombo, Colombo. Professor Leo, Daniel, Vice Chancellor, I recognize your presence.